Going live. You're live. All right. Hi, Tony. Took me a while to get here. The coworker said he lived over in the next town over, and next town over is 10 miles away, center of the town, the center of the town. But what he neglected to let us know was he lived another, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles on the other side of town. So, needless to say, I'm finally here. Um, Crazy. Absolutely crazy. It was kind of the right thing to do. I was stranded otherwise. Don't think I have anybody watching. We will see. It shows one watching now, which is probably myself. I can't blame people for getting upset and leaving. That's fine. I was trying to actually use my phone and put a message in here that I was going to be running late due to this, but apparently YouTube on mobile devices has changed the way that works nowadays, so no big deal. I do apologize for being late. I wasn't planning on it. I really thought what I should have done is I probably should have set it up for 11 something, just to be safe. But we learn. So what I'm going to do tonight is a couple things, actually. I've got it up and running on the monitor to my left, so I can go in here. I've been watching this guy teach Photoshop, and then at the same time I have been trying to learn Photoshop, following along exactly what he does, and it just reconnected. That's kind of interesting. That's twice that's happened, and it's 35-40 seconds behind, so interesting. So I'll probably touch on this a little bit tonight. I don't need that running. I've watched and backed up and watched and backed up and made it full screen and tried it. I can't seem to get it to work. So, but I am going to learn it. I have to thank Blackwatch for that, for Photoshop. I appreciate it. I think it does have some features in it I am going to actually put to good use once I learn how to use it. So I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to jump back to full screen on that, and I'm going to minimize that, and I'm going to bring up, you guessed it, Vegas Pro, or Resolve, Davinci Resolve. So I'm going to show what I got done again. I showed this earlier today. If you come in here from the beginning and play this, then that disappears. And then if you play it backwards, then it reappears. So you would think I'd be able to figure out how to make that work where it just appears instead of disappears, but I can't, and that's cool. That's actually very cool. So this is going to be my template for experimentation, I believe, because I can come in here and I don't see the text, even though I see the text. Is that because it's in the merge? Yeah, that's because it's in the merge. Even though I can come in here and I see the text over here, it's still going to be affected by this merge. So I just wonder if I disconnected it from the merge and then clicked on it. I'm not seeing it here. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I got 2 people watching now. Probably going to go out on a limb here and say it's Tony Wallow. So I'm here finally. You just missed my little 2 minutes of Photoshop, and now I am trying to figure. So I disconnected this so that I could see if I could get this to pop up over here, and I can't. If I click on the merge, then it's here, but it's not here. And that's kind of troubling. So I want to leave this as is. This is going to be my template, more or less, for things. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to take a quick picture of this because I can never remember how I've done it. So I got me a quick picture of it on the phone, and I'm going to go ahead and close this. I've yet to figure out, and I'm sure that it can be done, I've yet to figure out how to just start a new project, and I know that it can be done. So next thing I'm going to have to learn to do is, I think, maybe put these elsewhere, because you know what, I meant to check this out earlier today. Yeah, I put all this stuff on my computer, and it's still got 843 gigabytes of 953 available. So if I start storing stuff over here, that'll help out. And then I'm not real sure where that's coming from, because I don't have anything in there. I don't have a flash drive. I don't have a USB. I don't have anything. So I will have to research into this. I think, unless I can. Okay, I want to eject that real quick, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. And then I want to see if that's still running. So I'm going to shut that down. Okay, so tonight's goal, I need to remember which is which here. I think it's this one. I'm going to click on that one. I'm going to open that. And not good. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't have, yeah, I do. So why is this not showing? That's interesting. And there's nothing in there. Okay. I'm going to grab this and bring it down there. I must have one in here already somewhere, because usually when you bring a source down, then you have media in and media out, and I don't have that. So that's interesting. So I'm going to come back over here, and this is Yana 02. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to come over here to this. I'm going to grab, well, now it shows up. Okay, it shows up because I'm doing that. So I'm going to go over here to Fusion. I'm going to grab this and see if it says, yeah, there. See, that worked right. Media in, media out. I'm going to put that over there. But this doesn't have what I'm looking for in it. I wanted the one that has the Y, the A, the N, the A on it already, because I don't want to go through and remake that. So let me see if I can go to new project. No, I don't want a new project. Let me see if I can go to existing, import project manager. Go to project manager. Okay, so that's what we're currently working with. Let's go with this one and see if that's it. Double click on it and come back over here. Okay, that looks to be the original one because the letters are real small. And if I come over here and I click on this and I put this on the board, then no, maybe this is well, this is a template. This is media out, and there's nothing there. I'm going to delete it, and if it deletes, okay, that's not what I was expecting at all. And I don't have anybody watching. Am I even broadcasting? Go back over here. Yeah, shows I have. I'm broadcasting with an excellent connection. Well, I wasn't expecting that, so if I Control Z, does it come back? Control Z, and if I go back, then it's going to work. Okay. So for some reason, that is being, I somehow put that in a template. And I don't know how I did that. So, let's go see if we can do this again. That's not what I want. I want to go to Project Manager. I want to try 2A. Double click on it. It's going to load it. There's what I want. Okay. I recognize that. Woohoo! That's what I want. If I hit this, it just stays static. So, tonight's goal is I'm going to figure out if I can figure out how to make these letters do something. And I'm from time to time going to jump over to this way to see if I got anybody. I should just move that. That hurts my neck. Alright, so earlier today I was playing around with Forrest Gump picture and that, and I got it to do what I wanted it to do. So we're going to go in here and we're going to bring text 1 up on that, and I'm going to actually turn that off. I'm going to go here, I'm going to hit 1. Nope, it's not working. Okay, why is this not working? So if I do that, 2, if I do that, 1, I don't have split screen anymore. Why don't I have split screen? If it's not one thing, it's another. So turn the inspector off. I do have split screen right here. Aha! Now I bet if I come over here and hit text and hit 1. Oh, look at that. There we go. Alright, awesome. Now the reason I did that is because I want to see as I play with this the effects it has in that. So we're going to come over here and then we're going to come down to it's right on, I believe, and right now it starts at 0 and it ends at 1. And I want it to start at 1. Oops. That ain't good. Oh shoot. Can't use the backspace. Can't use the backspace. That was almost a near disaster. Let's go back over here. So I want this to start, I want these to flip-flop, I think. So we're going to go here, and I want this to be 1.0. And I want this one to be 0.0, if I can do that. 0.0. Okay, so it went away. Enter. Nope, I can't. Well, that's the effect I want. Sort of, kinda. I actually want to do it in a different sequence. I want it to be more you can see it coming forward, but if I can get this to do this right here, I'm going to be good. So I want it to start. Now what happens if I bring this one over? Oh, look. Go over here. That's not what I want. I'm on it. Even though it sort of kind of is what I want, it's not what I want. I got nobody watching, that's fine. Gotta be a way to do this. Just gotta be a way to do this. Why can't I do this? I want it to start and start. I want it to start empty. I don't want the Y there. I want it to maybe because that's how it was written. So what happens if I go there? Is it gone? It is gone. What happens if I hit play? It is still gone. A little herky-jerky, but it's still gone. Okay, so now that's good. It's gone. That's what we want. We want it to be gone. So my neck hurts. Come down here a minute. I want to look at advanced controls. I'm pretty sure I don't want to mess with that. So I'm going to close advanced controls and tab spacing. I don't want to mess with that either. I'm 99% sure what I want to mess with is right here on right on. Stumbling and bumbling through again. Stumbling and bumbling through again. And we got one person watching. I guess that's still me. Alright, this is really frustrating. So point O is where I want it to start. Or is it? And I want it to end These seem to be backwards to me. This seems to be, so if I start it there, I want it to end there. Start at 0, end at 1. So it's not starting at 0, it's clearly starting there. So it's another disappointing evening of this. Doggone it. And this is just simple text. I'm not even thinking about trying to 3D it yet. Even though I want to 3D it, I'm not wanting. Alright. Pardon me one moment. I gotta check out, make sure everything's good. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Water bottle fell. Created a large noise. Can't figure out why I can't figure this out. I know what's supposed to happen. I want to start the text out as being hidden, and I want it to come forward. And then I want it to end up at 1.0. But even though it starts here, and if I move this, it goes away. Same thing with that. When I move it, it goes away. So I think I have to start. I think it has to do with timestamps right here. Okay, that went away. That puts. It can only go, it's either on or it's off. Okay, so that's the problem. It's either on or it's off. 1, 0 on, or 0 off, 1 on. So that's not going to work. Might as well be playing around in Photoshop. This is going so successful. So I wonder what would happen if I did this. You probably can guess what I'm about to do. I'm going to turn this one off. I'm going to turn this one on. Now, I don't know why that's not showing up. I know why it's not showing up here. I should see a Y in here somewhere. Okay, this is weird. This is not... Okay. Still nobody watching. That's fine. Depressing. Oh, where'd my Y go? Hey, is it actually going to do what I want it to do? Did I do something wrong and it worked? Or hit play? Okay, it pops in, that's good. So now, that means whatever I did there, but it looks, it's 0, 1. I didn't change anything. I tried to add something. Oh, I get it. 3D text is off at an angle because of the 3 dimension, and regular text is at a not at an angle. That's what I want. I want the effect when you play this, that to pop up. So I got what I wanted. I actually accomplished what I wanted, but I don't know how I did it. Unless I did something in the merge, which I don't think I did. Now I don't want to mess with that. Okay, so let's go look at my text 2. And it's set up the same way, 0, 1. But I noticed when I play this over here, I now have got the strip right here, and as soon as this gets past that strip, the Y shows up. So how did I do that? How did I do that? Go back over here. We're going to go into text 2. These look to be the same. You know what? I don't see. I go to text 1. It's on the text tab. I've got the Y, and I have the right on. If I go to text 2, I got on text. I don't. Oh, there's the right on. So let me go back to 1 a minute. They're side by side. Okay, so they are side by side at 0, 0. And when I hit play, okay, that's cool. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. I want it to be blank. Okay, so now let's go back over to Fusion. And then let's go over to text 2. And let's see if we can do that. If we can marry this up to be the same thing. So we're gonna click on this. We're gonna click on that. That sets us a point. And we're gonna take this one over here. Put it there. We're gonna click on that again. And hopefully that sets us another point. The easiest way for me to check that is to hit this. It's gone. Awesome. I'm actually happy it's gone because that means I did something correct over here. Now I have to go back over here and figure out what I got to do to fix it. But before I do that, I'm going to come in here, and now they're apart, whereas a while ago they were together. A while ago those two things were actually together, and if I take this all the way back, now do I hit this and this again and then hit play? Okay, so the A's gone, but the A's not coming back. That's fine. I mean, that literally is what I want. And I wanted to check here. Okay, now it's back. They're barely apart, and the red dot is on. Okay, so they're barely apart and the red dot is on. So I'm going to come over here. They're barely apart and the red dot is on. So those are identical. We're going to jump back over to here. We're going to hit play. And the A didn't come back. That's fine. Look at this one. Okay, we got red dot arrow going to the right. We go over here to this one. We got red dot, but nothing's going over to the right. Now I need to check to see that I'm still broadcasting. Yeah, it looks like I am. Okay, so I need to get that to have because the A's back. I don't want the A back. I want the A gone. And the A is back. So I've got to figure out how I did this. And I know theoretically how I did it. The two lines are together. I put them together, and then the red line is on, and the arrow is going that way for that. So I wonder gotta figure out how that arrow is the key. I'm almost positive of it. I'm almost 100% positive that the entire key to this is that arrow. And that arrow is right there. Now that arrow is right there and it's gone. Now that arrow is right there and it's gone. If I click on the arrow, it goes, Y comes back. If I click on that, that comes back. So I've got to figure out how to get this one to be identical to this other one. Mercy. I notice the timeline blinks every time I do this. Okay, I got my arrow back. So I want to move this to 0. I want to move this to 0. I want to change the arrow. Okay, I'm not sure what it's going to do, but I'm going to go check it out. Because I got the arrow where I want it. I got play, Y, hesitation right there. So it's trying to do something right there. It was actually trying to do something right there. So what was it trying to do? And now it's... Okay, I got both arrows now. That's interesting. Let's see what that does. Oh, it brings my... Oh, you know what I did? I know what I did. Let's see if the A comes back. A's not coming back because when I went back here, I failed to realize I was still in text 1. Actually, it's on the merge. If I go over here, and that's good. I want to go back to text 2. Go back to text 1. Okay, that's exactly what I want right there. That's perfect. Now, I want to go to my A, and it's not showing up, so I want to move that to there. I don't have a Y, I don't have an A. We're going to hit play. I have a Y. I have a hesitation, but I don't have an A. I don't have a Y, I don't have an A. I'm going to hit play. I get the Y, it doesn't slow down, but it doesn't bring the A back. That's okay, because it has something to do with that that merge. So those are 0, 0, red arrows on, or red lights on, arrows pointing to that way. If I change the arrow, the Y comes back. Put the arrow back, it comes back to there. That's what I want. I want that to go away because it has the effect I want it to have. So now I want to do this the same way. Okay, why did my Y come back? I'm on. And that's hesitating, so whatever I'm doing here and there, it's hesitating. It's like it's trying to do something, but it can't. Wow. Alright, let's do this. Let's take the points out. Let's bring the A back. Oh, the A didn't come back. Let's bring the A back. Now the A is back. Let's turn off my set points. Not accomplishing what I want to accomplish. It's really frustrating. But how many changes have I made? Maybe I gotta be in this tab to do that. So bring that back. Locked it up again. I'm gonna sit here a minute and see how long it takes it to unlock. This could be a drawback to this. This could be something that is going to be a game changer on this, because this will be interesting to see what this does. Frustrating. Wow. I've locked up the computer. I honestly never thought I could do this. Something's not right with my new machine. Hopefully, no, I've lost everything again. There we go. Now, did it come back? Am I back to broadcasting? Yeah, it shows I am. So maybe it's a combination of everything. Let's go see how bad this is messed up. Is it this one? It is this one. So I don't understand why it's not showing up over there. Showing up there. It's not showing up here. It should be showing up there. Now it shows up there. So go over here, hit play. Good. Solved that problem. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. My goodness. So it looks like when you play with this right on thing, you gotta have an arrow, and then it looks like the arrow creates this, when we hit play, it doesn't have any bearing on it. But it looks like that does have some bearing on it, actually, if you do that. I better quit tempting fate here. So, this is frustrating. Okay, so I am noticing up here on the timeline that when I click this on, this goes back to to 0. And when I click it to there, it goes to 2 seconds. So what effect does that have over here, if anything? Well, I'm thinking none. But for 2 seconds, it's trying to do something, because you can see it's just real herky-jerky. So I'm going to come back down to here. We're going to... Oh, that changed it from there to there. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to call this what it is. And I'm going to go back to text 1. And we're going to bring it over here. We're going to turn that off. And hopefully when I play this, yeah, I got no stutter there. Well, maybe. Yeah, I still have the stutter there. Let's see if it stutters. Yep, it stutters. Okay, so I need to oh my goodness. I need to figure out how to get that going. Because when I play it with that, it stutters and it gets past that, and it's about actually very good to go. So I'm done for the night. I'm just going to hopefully it saves it. Don't have anybody watching but myself. Oh, it's not streaming. Interesting. Let's see if that shows up and how long it takes. I spent the better part of the day video editing. I got a few things done. I've been live now for 50 minutes. Somebody's watched for 27 minutes. Didn't say who though. Yeah, it shows I'm not got enough, so I don't get that. That's the first time that's happened with this computer. So I'm going to stop it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'm just bummed out I didn't get anything accomplished, so appreciate it.